Hey, Stavi, anti-incel king. I love the show so much.
Thank you so much.
So my issue is I came out to everyone as a lesbian like 10 years ago.
Okay, Eldest, can you
And
boost?
I actually didn't even have to come out to my mom. She just told me, like, hey, I know you're gay.
Nice.
And she was like so cool about it. She's like, I knew since you were a kid, and it was like so validating and awesome. But now I'm about 30 years old, and I don't know why, but I'm just like really horny for dick all of a sudden.
Nice.
And it's just really
welcome
scary.
back, sister.
I've never
found
been
a cure.
Always
so
welcome.
like
This is literally like what fucking guys think lesbians are. It's like, yeah, go suck a little pussy and you'll be back. You just ain't seen the right dick yet, sweetheart.
God made us fit for a reason.
That is really funny though, to be like imagine if you woke up tomorrow. You're a married man with children, and you wake up tomorrow and you're like, I don't want to fuck women. It just switched. You're like, I want to fuck a nice twink's hole. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you go full bottom.
Yeah.
You still have your same proclivities,
right?
But you want to fuck. You want to fuck something, but it's not a like that is bizarre. Like
I bet I would tell my wife.
Yeah,
I bet I would. I bet I'd be like, "Hey, I'm thinking about this. What do you think? Do you want to keep this going, or is this a deal breaker?"
How do you think she'd react? Do you think
she would not be cool with it?
Okay,
she's Italian.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not gonna fuck any other chicks. Yeah, probably. I mean, I guess there are some couples that could, survive the man of occasionally fucking a man in the ass. Yeah. Eldest is in 10 years, hopefully. Hopefully his wife comes around.
I like pussy, brother.
So anyway, let's get to this. So our friend here, wild.
Some trees.
And she wasn't just gay. She was like, my parents know I'm gay.
Yeah.
Which is not, because anyway, but sexuality is an interesting thing. Anyway, let's see what else she has to say.
But now I'm about 30 years old, and I don't know why, I'm just like really horny for dick all of a sudden. And it's just really scary.
Yeah.
I've never been with a guy before, and so I feel like if I hooked up with a guy, I would be basically like a virgin to him, which I don't want a guy to be like turned off by that or turned on by that. I'm not even sure which he's worth.
No, it's interesting. She just said, I don't want him turned off or turned on, which is true.
True, yeah.
You don't want a guy to be like, treat you like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But you don't want a guy to be like, ooh, nice. No cock, he's ever been in there. So it's like fucking a 14-year-old, but legal? Sign me up. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I'm also afraid of like being traumatized, I guess, because like I kind of grew up Catholic. Like, sex is bad, sex is horrible.
Interesting.
And it was kind of always in the context of, like, sex with a man. Like, I almost, like, wonder if I was, like, Catholic guilted into being a lesbian. Like, I don't even know. I definitely like girls, but I guess it's hard to come to terms with. Maybe I'm bi. I don't really know. Anyway.
Interesting.
Any your thoughts on this would be really helpful. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
It's so funny to be like, maybe I got Catholic into being lesbian, which means like it's possible, but you just were not listening. You know what I mean? It's like you just weren't paying attention to half of what they were saying.
Yeah.
The Catholic thing is interesting. I think the Catholic Church might turn girls into lesbians because they make you eat fish on Fridays during Lent. And it gives them the taste of pussy, and they become lesbians.
Friday night, pussy time.
Yep.
Friday night, time for a little red snapper, little tuna. I mean, look, it's interesting. I wonder. I guess I would ask our friend here. Like, she says she's horny for dick all the time. Like, who are you? Like, what? It is guys. It's not like getting fucked by a girl with a strap on.
Well, because
like,
there's dick objects.
Yeah, is that what's going on? Like, are you going
trans
from
women with dicks?
Oh,
sure.
That's a nice little. That's a nice little loophole just for you.
You could also go from one to the next to just get more comfortable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like you're building an ear gauge.
The gradient. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, just straight dick on an awful man's body, tough. Start with find a hot lady with a dick. Then maybe you warm up to the dick, and then you can, you know, a prettier man until you
a hairless Latin man.
Until you just get to a big fat piece of shit with a little dick. So, okay, it is weird, but if you're feeling this way, I think it's worth. And also, it's like, yeah, maybe you could also stick, you know, trans is interesting, but also just like kind of the queer community too. Like, there's probably like kind of, you know, maybe non-binary people, or even sort of like fruity guys who fuck girls sometimes. You know, that's like that might be a little bit. But if you are specifically just, you know, maybe that's a way to explore a little bit, and then trying to go. You know, it's funny to be like, I'm exploring being heterosexual. It's fun. It is
experimenting.
It's funny to be like,
hey, we all experimented.
Do you think there's fear of being actually like ostracized from her community because she's all of a sudden like into straight dudes?
Maybe a little bit. I also think like I get that she's saying the Catholic thing, but I also think the societal thing of like, it's being a woman dating men is scary.
Sure. Yeah.
Like you're smaller. How many fucking women get assaulted? How many people like get just horrible shit happens?
And you're also for the first time inviting a human inside of your body.
Yeah. True. Yeah. So I get it. I would say like, look, you are basically exploring this, and I would say make everything around it comfortable for you. People you trust, whatever. Do you have a friend you could just fuck? Are you cool? You know, are you that cool of a friend?
Did you ever have that? Like anybody feel so comfortable with you where they're like, "Can I just practice?"
No, absolutely not. No. I mean, I've had like it's turned back around in adulthood where it's like, you know, girls who are in open relationships that were basically friends, and they're like, you know, why don't we fuck? And it's like, yeah,
that sounds cool,
awesome, and then just kind of hang out, fucking sick.
That's nice.
Because there's some women in open relationships where it feels like a friend, that will get, because who's such a good friend, they give you pussy, and there's other ones that are like, yeah, I'm in an open relationship and I have flings, but it is different. There's like a different vibe. But did that happen to you in your youth? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think I was like such a harmless dude to some girls where they were like, can I like blow you to try? Like, and I'm incredible. Like, cool. Yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
It happened to me two times with two separate girls where they were like, totally, can I learn on you?
That's awesome, dude.
It was pretty sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's kind of like insulting later in life, where I'm like, oh, I was that much of a just complete like targetless pussy.
They would ask me like, hey, I want to learn how to give a blowjob. Do you know a good book that I could find? Like how to give a quick blowjob?
JP, can you leave so I can blow a stranger I just met?
I have this inanimate object that looks like a dick. Could you leave while I say?
But yeah, I definitely think it's interesting that she's bringing up the Catholic stuff and the like, because what's the guilt around this thing? Like,
but it should be the opposite if it's like the repressive church like that, because people repress being gay and then they come out later in life. And then,
I know that's
but I
why
wonder if even Catholics think like girls being gay is hot. You know, so they're cool with
they got all those nuns living together in the convent.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Catholic thing might just symbolize guilt in general for her, where it's like maybe what you're talking about, Mike, where it's like she's the kind of person who has built an identity around being a lesbian since she was young. Her mom accepted her. It is kind like it is sort of like
it's like quitting comedy.
Yeah.
You know, someone being like, this isn't working out.
Yeah, it's better for you.
You want to be happier.
It's natural. It's what God intended. But yeah, that's what I think. That's what I would say. Explore this as much as you want to in a comfortable way. Don't get, don't let the fact that you are, that it's, straight stuff make you feel like, I don't know. Look at it as a weird sex thing that you're into instead of like being normal, or you know what I mean, or like betraying yourself in some way. Maybe you just are bi. Maybe you get a weird hankering for cock every decade. Yeah, and you want to suck a guy's dick, and then
it's like a cock rumspringer.
Yeah.
Just break
you
away
should be
from
allowed one of those.
Cicadas. Every 17 years, the dick comes back into your life.
That's not bad. So yeah, good luck. That's interesting. But yeah, this is a very funny, like, because if somebody said, I've been straight my whole life, but I've been having gay thoughts. We'd be like, go for it.
Yeah.
Try it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So this is just the opposite of that. Go for it. Try it out. Having an open mind is having an open mind about everything. Even if you start, one way and want to go, regular, whatever, quote unquote. So good luck.
Late
Suck
in
a little
life, bye.
prick.
Yeah.
Suck a little prick. Maybe.
Exciting.
It's
a whole new
It's
venture.
always good to
Yeah.
get new people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.
It's kind of like it's learning a new skill. You're like picking up sewing.
Yeah, it really fucking is.